Good morning, Wolfpack. This is meteorologist Matt Jones in the NCSU Weather Center. So I hope everyone had a safe and fun holiday weekend and enjoyed the extra hour of sleep we got. But as reality sets in as we wake up Monday morning, that we have 4 weeks left of school. So there's really, except for Thanksgiving break, there's really no break between now and finals, and the semester is over. But before we talk about the future, I want to go ahead and talk about October and the crazy weather we've seen thus far. Remember, we started with 12 consecutive days of rainfall. This actually tied the all-time RDU record for consecutive days, started September 24th all the way to October 5th. After that, we saw just average temperatures for the month of October. Nothing really impressive about those 5 days, but then we moved into a period of where just a high-pressure system dominated the eastern half of the United States, and we saw 2 weeks of no rain, except for October 16th, where we saw 1/100th of an inch, but that's just actually a trace amount and nothing too considerable. So on October 19th, just to add it for good measure, we saw our first freeze warning and first time below 32 degrees. That's very early for this time of year. And to finish it up, we saw the remnants of Patricia move through the Carolinas. This was the strongest hurricane and central pressure-wise that we've ever recorded thus far, and that finished up the month of October for us. So where does that put us going into the month of November, and how are we going to see a difference? Actually, we're going to see a huge difference with our high temperatures, almost 10 degrees difference as we move into November. The same situation for our lows, 48 degrees going to 39 degrees. We're going to see a lot of cooler temperatures as we continue through the month. But the rainfall, we actually just crushed this number for October with the 12 consecutive days of rain, then the remnants of Patricia. We might have a similar story with El Nino and the continuation of heavy rainfall as the month of November continues. So we could see somewhere around 2 inches, but I'm thinking we're going to see a lot more of that as the month goes on. So as the story continues, and you probably guessed it, here comes the rain. We saw it all yesterday, and we're going to see it again today and the beginning of the week as we move into Tuesday. That low pressure system is going to form over Alabama, but more importantly, Wednesday, we're going to have a warm front kind of set itself up right over South Carolina, and that's going to move through North Carolina through Wednesday afternoon into the evening. It's going to warm up those temperatures as we get later on into the week, into the weekend as well. So total rainfall, where are we getting it the most? Birmingham to Chattanooga up to Highlands. You guys are Highlands, North Carolina. You all will see about 4 inches, maybe a little bit more in some spot. That's just conveyor belt of moisture from the Gulf just bringing through. Atlanta, you're going to see about 1 inch. Greenville, upwards of 2 inches. And for those of us over in RDU, we're going to see 1 inch, inch and a half, even 2 inches as we get north of Durham and Goldsboro, as well into Fayetteville. You could see 3 inches as well. So as we move into today, we're going to see rain, high of 63 degrees, winds out of the northeast, 5 to 10 miles an hour. That wind is going to stay consistent as we move into tonight. Rain as well, low. We're going to get about 54 degrees as we move into tomorrow. The highs not getting much higher than 62 degrees and in the low 60s, but that rain is going to taper off just a little bit. Not going to be as heavy, but it's going to be that drizzle that's just kind of a nuisance over the next 24 hours. The winds are going to stay the same. So like we talked about at the beginning of the week, we go from 100% to 30, and as the rain tapers off, the temperatures are going to get a little warmer as that cold front comes through. Go from 68 on Wednesday and a high of 70 on Thursday, and that will continue as we get into Friday with the high of 74. But the lows will stay consistent as well into the mid and low 50s. Hopefully that weather this weekend is going to be absolutely beautiful, and those high temperatures will continue into the 70s. So enjoy it before all this cold weather comes into the later end of November into December. So from all of us here at NCSU Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Matt Jones. Have a great day.